Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang. Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. My real gang is going to automatically hit that like button. For the rest of you guys, subscribe to the channel. We are growing. And please comment on my commentary, especially if you have intel. So yesterday, P. Diddy was, what do you call it, indicted on several different charges. So I'm gonna read this stuff, y'all, but it's just so many words you can't say on YouTube that Diddy has going on. I'm just hoping I don't get in no trouble. So if I have to sound out words and stuff like that, y'all know the majority of the story, but I came to put my 2 cents on it just like everybody else. So Sean Diddy Combs, charged in sex trafficking in a sprawling indictment, and he's being held without bail, right? He was arrested at a Manhattan hotel on Monday night. From my understanding, he was in that area to surrender himself is what I thought I heard on Instagram, but I don't know. Sean Diddy Combs is being held without bail after he was charged with sex trafficking by force, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy, alleging he ran an enterprise that he engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, or even kid sleeping, arson, and other crimes. Arson? Hold on, Diddy, you a bad boy for real. Federal prosecutors said Combs abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct from 2008 up until now. The allegations mirror 11 civil complaints filed against him since 2023. So y'all know when Cassie let loose, you know, everybody came and started telling their stories. Combs was wearing a black t-shirt and gray sweatpants. Diddy, we don't want to see your print. That's not going to help you, honey. Made his first appearance in a New York City federal courtroom on Tuesday and pleaded not guilty. Y'all, I'm sure Diddy got the best lawyers money can buy, but what? Come on, man. He already going at this wrong. Combs, with help from Combs Enterprise Associates, is accused of transporting commercial sex workers across the state line and internationally. The indictment said Combs allegedly manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. The indictment said he allegedly coerced the women into participating by giving them substances, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence to get what he wanted. Okay. Sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos. He filmed the victims engaging in sex acts with commercial workers. Federal prosecutors said he probably done that, y'all. One, he want to use them later to get off on them, but two, he probably was using them like in case he needed to blackmail somebody, or you know, use it as, hey, you gonna tell? I'm gonna show this. The music mogul's lawyer suggested the sex trafficking charge is an example of the government misjudging consensual conduct. Don't even try it, bro. Don't even try it. A little bit more of this, y'all. Combs is accused of verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. The federal indictment said the indictment alleges Combs' victims were enmeshed in a web of control through physical violence and the promise of career advancement, with Combs granting and threatening to withhold financial support and by other coercive means, including trafficking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. When Combs did not get his way, he was violent, says Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, said at a news conference on Tuesday. Federal prosecutors mentioned the 2016 hotel surveillance that showed video of Combs allegedly physically assaulting his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. I actually didn't know that that footage was that old, but it doesn't matter when it happened. It still is just as traumatic whether it happened 2016 or now. When a hotel security worker intervened, Combs tried to bribe the worker with a stack of cash to keep the incident quiet, Williams said. Let's see. He said before the assault, which was caught on surveillance camera, Ventura hit Combs with his phone while he was sleeping because she discovered text messages from other women. Combs is accused of carrying firearms to intimidate or threaten witnesses. In a search of, this is what I was trying to get to. In a search of P. Diddy's home, his Miami home, police found 3 AR-15 rifles, a drum magazine, prosecutors said. Agnifilio asserted the weapons belonged to Combs' private security. Combs was arrested at the park of a Hyatt hotel in Manhattan Monday night, and he spent the night in federal custody. Combs has anticipated federal charges since March when they raided his home in Florida and California. Combs' spirits are good, and he's dealing with this head on the way he has dealt with every other challenge in his life. Okay, so I don't want to say much, y'all. The obvious. Diddy, you wrong. You use your money, your power, your influence to do bad. Why is it that people get this power and these opportunities that obviously don't just get given out every day? They take it and do the wrong thing as if they can never fall off. Now, like we used to say back in school about bullies, the bigger you are, the harder you will fall. So it's best to try not to even be in a position to fall, right? I know the legal system is funny. I'm not understanding why even attempt to say not guilty on this stuff that's so blatantly right in our face. Diddy and your lawyer, y'all not gonna be able to pay everybody off. And the ones that you may consider paying off, it's probably gonna get pulled just like the Cassie stuff did. You paid her the $30 million, and we still end up getting the story. So it's just wasted effort at this point. I did like Diddy's music. I did not like the way I felt like he ran his employees, because you always heard that Diddy was a Walmart of a manager. The whole making the band thing, the cheesecake thing, and yeah, unfortunately, Diddy, you just getting what you deserve, but you are still innocent until proven guilty. I guess we could say that in this case. Gang, what y'all thinking? And listen, Diddy's son, just be quiet. Quiet. You're not helping anything. You're not helping your dad, okay? As a matter of fact, you better start gathering you some people and start you a label, because I think it might be over with. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on my commentary, and tell me things that I don't know yet about this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.